more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
On the run, it's Nelson. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Rutgers takes its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, the ground game. He breaks the tackle.
I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now from inside the red zone. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. To the air on first down. Looking left. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Oh, they're after him. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're rushing to the line, already in position for the potential game winner. Got to spike it and stop the clock. They'll throw it from the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive coordinator. Now, you're already in field goal position. You're already in a spot where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play calling, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it, they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks. You absolutely cannot turn the ball over.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.